Welcome to week 16 video. For those of you who is watching me for the first time, this is a weekly video series of me trying to profit $100,000 in 12 months by using options trading. Each week I'm sharing my updates transparently here, so in these videos you will find my previous week's open and close trades together with their entry points, exit points, and my thought process and next week's plans. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just me documenting my 100K journey. Please consider subscribing if you want to see how this journey will continue. Being said that, I will go and jump to my broker quickly for transparency. I'm using IBKR since I'm in Europe. Here the mobile screen. I will go to the trades. As you can see, it is 5,000 and I will choose the options. You can see our trades here. I'll go for the 30 days. Should be around 30,000. Yeah, together with the first week. Lastly, let's see the 60 days. It should be something 40,000, but I think it's making a weird calculation because of the assigned ones. For the exact same difficulties, I start using my own platform here for my trade journaling and options tracking. So I can here see all my trades in one line and I can filter them easily. Okay, what is my calls? Long calls expiring in February. Okay, the open ones, okay, I have Palantir here, or I can just go and see my Amazon open trades. So yeah, right now I transition all my trades here. So I will continue giving my updates through my platform. Okay, let's start with the week results here in Analytics tab. So as you can see, in December is started, week 1 ended with 5,000 profit. So it made my average weekly profit is around 3,000 right now. I have 25 open positions. If you remember, last week I had around 40. So this week I closed 15 of them and opened only one new trades. Tuesday was the most profitable day of the week and other days was around average $400. Let's see some other numbers. This is my profit curve going up nicely. Top ticker of the month is Amazon at the moment, Tuesday trade, and I'm like 40% below my monthly goal. And here quickly I will show you the duration average days by each option strategy. So as you can see, my biggest winners of my based on strategy is long calls, leaps, and credit spreads. So those are closing between 5 to 20 days. I'm not staying more than a month in a trade, and mostly I'm going out between 0 to 14 days. At the moment, I have a risk exposure heavily in Nvidia, Amazon, and S&P Global stocks because I have long leaps options on those. I will show them in a minute. Okay, after giving some number updates, let's go to see weekly trades. So here we are on 54% of my goal and we have still 200 days remaining. Right now I have one stock here which is current price is getting close to my strike price. I will pay attention this one during the week. So here my last week's trades, there's 16 trades here and I opened only 1 trades and I closed 15 trades. So let's go and click here to see the chart. This is the open one. It was Domino's. Here the graphic. So I entered the trade on 2nd of December, I think right here. I was watching it for a while after it touches the upper band here, but I was waiting till stochastic went above 80, and I was waiting more the RSI 60 level actually, because 60 is kinda in the past always a support level for Domino's. So that's why I was waiting exactly the 60 level, and which has happened on 2nd of December. So I enter here, I open a call credit spread. Let me show you my strike prices here, 460 to 450. So I open the call credit spreads right here, just above the 200-day moving average. It's another 5% increase from the current price, and my expiration is mid-January, which is 45 days in the future. It's already went down a little bit, and right now I'm around like 30% in profit, but I'm waiting a little bit going down. I will exit around 50% profit like always. So next week probably I will exit from this one, but let's see how it goes. So I will continue with my close trades. As you can see, like almost 90% of them is credit spreads, which actually put credit spreads more precisely. Except this Meta and Costco here, I open all of them almost after second half of November. As you can remember, second half of November was weeks went all the way to 25, 27 levels, and SPY and QQQ went down on that exact week after 13, 14, all the way to the 100-day moving average together with QQQ. So I was heavily opening here, put credit spreads because most of my watch list went down. So here, as you can see, like after 14, 15, 20s, they all went to the lower band together with the rest of the market. Like Palantir went down from the 100-day moving average on that week and touched to the lower band. And Microsoft, Visa, MasterCard, all my watch lists went the same way. So I was heavily opening, put credit spreads here, and Wix went down and SPY and QQQ went up, and I exit most of them last week. Monthly ROIs was really good this week. It was around like 8 to 10% on each one of them. Okay, let's see a few of them. For example, Uber. I entered to the trade on 24 November and exit 2 December with a profit of $130, 14% monthly ROI, and 82 was my strike price. Okay, I entered to the trade on 24 on this day exactly, and it went down from the stochastic indicator and it was below 30 RSI. I enter to put credit spreads right here, and I exit on 2nd of December, I think. Yeah, 2nd of December right here. It was a 5 days trade, and it was still in the middle of stochastic indicator and RSI. I could chase a little bit more. I have still 30 days, but as I mentioned before, I have this strategy which is taking the profit on 50%. So I want to stay in my strategy without stretching, without chasing more money. So I entered my entry price was for Uber was $0.9 and I exit 0.45 automatically through my broker 50% profit taker. And let's see, from that trade, I made a 14% ROI in 5 days and $131 profit. I could earn a little bit more maybe if I wait, but this is the way. Let's check another one, Amazon. I entered the trade on 18 November and exit 1st of December. Amazon 18 November was just here. Yeah, right after the passing the 100-day moving average, and it went below 20 stochastic and around 40 levels, which is a really big support for Amazon RSI indicator. And I exit around 1st of December right here. Again, 50% profit taker triggered. Yeah, my entry point is 0.92 and exit 46. My strike price was around 210 to 205 level here. It is kind of close to the current price, but I can increase a little bit my risk tolerance with Amazon, especially if it's touched to 200-day moving average. So it went well and I got a profit of 50%. And my ROI in a week was 8% and with a $132 profit. Let's check a Palantir trade here. My Palantir trade was 13 November until 2nd of December. Again, it was a 50% profit taker automatically, entry price 88 and exit price is 0.44 and ROI was 4%, $127 profit. Okay, let's see the chart. 13 November was, I think, this one here after passing the 100-day moving average. It was 30 stochastic and around 40 RSI. After that, it went a little bit more down, but my expiration was in mid-January, which is like 45 days in the future. And I wait this bounce back and I exit on 2nd of December right here with a 50% profit taker. My strike prices for this trade was 135, 125 for the put credit spread, and it was below 200-day moving average, and I had a 1.5 months in the future. I'm not going to show each one of them, but every single one of them was the same setup. They were touching to the lower band. They were below stochastic indicator, RSI indicator, for example, QQQ here. So I entered 21 November, which was exactly this day, went down from the 100-day moving average. So I exit somewhere around here with a 50% profit. When it went down, went up 90 stochastic indicator. So I like to follow those opportunities, moments where all stock market went down and I have the high conviction stocks like Uber, Palantir, QQQ, Amazon. So I just went there and took that opportunity with these put credit spreads for the future 45 days at least expiration dates. I expect a little bounce back and I can take profit on the way back. For that same reason, actually, I didn't open a new trade this week. Like I mentioned, all the indexes, QQQ, SPY is at the upper band, or weeks also went down all the way to 15. And fear and greed index is also went from extreme fear to fear this week. And I also, when I scan my watch list, it doesn't give me any oversold RSIs or put credit spreads opportunities other than this. There are lots of call credit spreads opportunities, like since the most of the stocks and indexes is upper side of their band. So one of them I was following, for example, Walmart. Here it is going up and up, but personally, I don't like to enter a call credit spreads when a strong stock on all-time highs. So it's my preference. I don't want to do that play. And plus, next week there is a big economic event, which is the Fed meeting. We are going to see whether the rate cuts is going to happen or not. That's why I didn't want to open new trades. And plus, when the VIX is trading around like 15, I want to have some cash around, so in case we see a drop on after the Fed announcement, I want to have some cash so I can use those opportunities with more put credit spreads or with more long calls and leaps options. So right now I'm prepared for both side results. If the stock market goes up, I have long call options right now. So I have Nvidia, PayPal, Palantir, and MasterCard long calls. So if the result is on Wednesday is a positive, I will get benefit from these long calls. If the stock market reacts badly to the announcement on the Wednesday, so I have cash on the side, so I will use that for the more long calls and leaves options. Also next month, this month is kind of quiet on the earnings calendars, but next month, January will be very busy and heavy week with the earnings call. So I want to also keep some cash for this January month here. So that's my overall strategy for the upcoming week and for December in general. So that was all from this week's update video. As a reminder, if you want to use this tool, it is completely free. Links in my description. Let me know in the comments if you have any feedback about the tool or video or overall in general. Thank you for watching my videos. Hope you have a profitable week in the upcoming week. See you next week.